Let it rain! Rain dance! Outlet!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shootin' Bricks. I am Akeem. I'm here with my boy Blue.
Hello.
And
I am Chip Goldstein.
Chip Goldstein, our producer. We wanted to start this show by saying, like, if you like what you see here, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe. We're going to be bringing you guys some great content over the next few months. But, yeah.
Wow, months, huh? I'm here for today. I live for here and now, baby.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We won't put a time limit on it. We're just gonna be bringing y'all some good stuff.
That's what's
up. Basically, this show kind of started because me and my boy Blue, we like to get into a lot of sports debates together. We talk a little bit of shit, and we just decided, like, hey, let's bring it to the people and see their opinions. We battle like brutally on our opinions, and we stick to our guns, and we never really ask what everybody else thinks. Nobody wants to be proven wrong, so it was time to put our money where our mouths were, and let the people decide.
That's what's up. Hey, bro, listen. We don't battle. We don't argue. We're just very, very passionate.
We are very passionate.
And I love the way you come. I love how you do it.
And that brings.
But I like to keep it real, though.
And the same.
Okay.
You know my personality. I'm never gonna back down.
There we go.
And that brings us into our next segment of battling and having an opinion. And I've never seen this before for LeBron James. I don't know if you guys saw it on Tuesday night. Before the game started, he usually does his little chalk he throws the chalk up in the air. And this time, Golden State tried to jinx him and have it empty. And so I don't think it really worked because they lost the game. But I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. This is what you want to do to jinx somebody.
But let me just see the whole thing, though.
Look at Curry.
He's like, what's going on
he was like, I
here?
don't know what's going on here.
He's like, this is...
Like it wasn't his idea.
Look. Oh, some came out. Okay.
Yeah, they're all panicking.
They got him a new one.
All right. They got him a new one. Yeah, baby.
There it is. They're getting started.
I love it.
I love trying to ice one of the GOATs because this is the playoffs, dude. Whatever works, we got to use it.
Yeah.
Like whatever edge we could get, run it.
But by the way, listen.
I mean, clearly it didn't work.
It didn't work, but you understand why it needed to work. It's ritual. If it's your ritual, you get ready, you put your pants on with your right foot, then your left foot, whatever.
100%.
Right? It means something.
Yeah, it's all about routine, game routine.
Routine.
Dude, in sports,
Ritual.
people's rituals mean so much. It's about, like, these guys, they're, like, locked in. It's playoffs. These guys are starting their days off, getting up on the same side of the bed. They brush their teeth a certain way. If you had a certain thing for breakfast and you have a big game and you win the game, we having that for breakfast until we lose.
By the way, I don't like that prank.
Actually, I'm going to say it did
Forget
work.
a prank.
I'm going to say it did work. Even though the Lakers won, LeBron didn't have a great game. Anthony Davis led the whole time, and LeBron James shot 18% from the three-point line and had like 20 points off of 34% shooting.
Fair point. But I would say they won the game. LeBron said he's like, take my powder again. Take my powder again.
But I don't think it's time to pull pranks. This the playoffs.
This
the
that's
playoffs.
why it is time.
This not a regular season game. Forget all that. I get it. Everyone's trying to pretend they didn't see this, they didn't see that. Look, don't fuck with me during the playoffs. I'm not fucking with you during the playoffs.
But
you
that's
understand?
the point. I think that's why it's an important time to do that. Because whatever psychological edge you need. Look at Jordan, man. You saw The Last Dance. Whatever Jordan had to do to get into people's heads, that's what he was going to do.
But would he have done it pregame?
Yeah, I think so.
In that fashion?
Jordan was calling newspapers and Anthony Davis is so smooth, bro.
Do you think he's going to have a repeat performance?
Well, Jordan was, I think.
Anthony Davis.
I think so.
AD?
Yeah. He's very consistent.
Well, he's very inconsistent.
No, he's Mr. Inconsistent, but when he's consistent,
he's a dog.
It's every other game.
He's a dog. And here's the thing is they don't have anything to match up with him. Look at Kevon Looney right here. He's slow.
Except Looney and Davis had the same amount of rebounds, 23 rebounds.
That's all
what does that mean,
Looney
though?
to do.
What does
that
mean?
Looney's been able to hold his own on the boards. He's had 4 20-rebound games in the playoffs out of like 6 possible games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what he's asked to do. But when you got a dog like Anthony Davis out there blocking shots, getting rebounds, scoring,
That's
he can
where I
shoot
love
threes.
him. That's where I love him.
Come on.
Block some damn shots, bro.
Block
Just
some
don't
shots.
fall on the ground.
Just please stop getting hurt.
Just stop. Don't.
This
fall
man
on
is on the ground all the time. Just, ugh.
And then let me ask you this. fast forward to the end of that game, what do you think of Jordan Poole's shot? Do you think he should have stepped in closer or made another pass? Because he had 8 seconds, and the Warriors had 2 timeouts, so they totally botched that ending.
I absolutely agree. He should have stepped in.
Yeah,
However,
but, like,
he's still good for it.
And it's the flow. It's like the flow of the game. Like we can't all sit here watching it from the TV and be like, you should step in and shoot. But this is the flow of the game.
And Draymond Green made a good point. I actually watched his podcast.
Does he make a good point?
He said, everybody wants to hate on Jordan Poole.
I can't stand listening to him.
But Jordan Poole was 6 of 10 from the 3-point line before that shot.
You know what I
Call
wanna,
it that, whatever. I just can't stand listening to the guy.
You want to know what I want to know?
I'm not going in on him. I'm just saying at some point, just play and shut the fuck up, bro.
Well, you know who actually is who just learned a valuable lesson in that?
No.
Dylan Brooks.
Say it again.
Dylan Brooks learned a valuable lesson about
He sure
talking.
did.
And
He is not invited back.
By the way, under any circumstance.
but it's kind of his fault because apparently I read that
Kinda. It is his fault.
No, but I don't feel as bad as for him anymore. It's because I read that he turned down multiple contract extensions over the season.
I don't know about contract
don't-
extensions. Let me ask you something. I mean, listen, he went up against the GOAT. He said some things about today's GOAT.
The GOAT.
What is he thinking? And then he comes out with a lackluster performance.
Yeah, he bombed. He choked.
What is... No, he wasn't even it to begin with. There's no bombing.
He was the definition of shooting bricks.
He's definition of that.
See right here.
He shouldn't have opened his mouth ever.
Where is it? It's right here.
What are we doing?
We're fast forwarded.
Well, I was just gonna go through because each one of these is like 8 minutes, and then we have 2 other games to get through. We've got the Knicks and the Heat, and
for
Philly
keeping
and
us in
Boston. Oh, okay.
That's my man, AD. I love when he plays like this.
He's big, dude. He's big. He's just got to stay on the floor. And another one right
What's
here.
this kid right here?
Dude,
Vanderbilt?
Vanderbilt.
Oh, he's
Bro, I'm loving what he's doing.
nice.
Have you seen him like lock it?
He's nice.
He's
And Dennis
doing.
Schroeder.
He's actually kept us. Him and Schroeder has kept us in
Well,
the series,
he's
to be
doing
honest.
the best job. He's doing what you have to ask somebody to do on Curry. Curry is a go.
This is before that.
He is going to get Curry shots off, and he's gonna score.
Yeah.
But containing a guy, getting a guy to miss in certain spots, staying in front of him, that kid's doing an incredible job.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder. He got a lot of heat for turning down an $84 million contract, but hopefully he gets
But why
the
does
rear
that
in the-
matter? Why does that matter in the playoffs? I don't even want to hear about salary. I don't want to hear about any of that.
I agree.
We're in the playoffs.
I
We're
agree.
going for something,
We
right?
got dogs fighting for legacies right
We're
now.
going for Western Conference and then going for
Look at
world
that block,
champions,
bro.
right?
Actually,
I don't care about what they make or what they don't make. That's for off season.
Bro,
Just saying.
back on Draymond, people can say what they want to say. I'm not the biggest Draymond guy either, but there's something to being, because I thought in the beginning of his career he would peter off. You get a player like that who can lock up on defense, hustle, get rebounds, and usually they kind of fall off early. Bro, as long as he's been doing it, he's still the defensive centerpiece of that team.
No, he is. He is.
I got a
Come
question
on.
for you, Blue. I saw this today. So, as you know, the Lakers traded Patrick Beverly and Russell Westbrook, and just because they played for them this season, they get a
might get-
ring
they might
if
get
the Lakers
rings.
win the title. Do you think they deserve it?
Absolutely not.
No.
I'm going Charles Barkley. Absolutely not, baby. Why?
Well,
Forget this paperwork. Again, here's the paperwork shit. The bottom line is we're here and now, and I'm a here and now guy. You understand? I hustle with you, you hustle with me, we're on the team. We made adjustments during the season and so forth. Now let's go get this. Oh, wait, now he gets what? A ring? She gets what? A ring? They weren't with us going through.
there's an
What is
argument. There's
arguably
an
the
argument-
memorable-
There's an
Oh,
argument
shit,
to
here
be
we go
made-
with the argument.
There's an argument to be made for Westbrook because as bad as he was when everybody was on the court, there were times when AD and LeBron were out and he was leading them to wins that helped secure that play-in spot.
Oh.
Remember, they got into the playoffs, the play-in seed.
Arguably with other trades.
Yeah, but there were games that he helped lead them to wins that were key to getting into that spot. So arguably him, with the other guy,
No.
I called him the other guy,
Pat
Pat Beverly.
And I love it, me some Pat Beverly.
I can't do it.
That's a great agitator right there. That's
then-
what Draymond Green should be.
So
Right here. What do you think of the Knicks Miami Heat game? Because For the longest time, I was surprised Miami was up because they had no Jimmy Butler, no Tyler Hero, and they were still up by 8.
Wait, hold on. Chip, you remember me talking to you about the Heat last year, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Or you just me?
No, I remember.
Okay. Remember I was telling you that this is a sleeper team in the East. They're not making a lot of noise, but they are. If you follow basketball, you're watching them going, oh shit. Look what they're doing. They had a deep bench and coached by a world-class coach, obviously, in Spoelstra.
He's proved it.
He's proved it.
Yeah. Top 20.
And
they
I
said.
told you last year, wait till you see what they do next year. And then what you started telling me about the Orlando
But
Magic or whatever you were talking about, bro. And now fast forward to this year. Look at him, led by a veteran
oh yeah.
in Jimmy Buckets.
See, I would
Now
still be
what?
I would still be a little bit worried, like you said, being the super team, because the New York Knicks had a full roster and they barely won, and they were missing 2 of their best players on the Heat.
That's the New York Knicks, bro. We're
Like-
talking about the Miami Heat. They can play with Jimmy, and they can play without Jimmy.
Yeah.
But
And
they
they've
need- but
worked
they need,
it that
they
way.
need that dog, though.
They've
They need
worked it
dog.
that way.
And the difference with the Knicks this year is they actually, Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart, they won a title together at Villanova in 2018, so they already have the chemistry, and it's kind of overflowing to the rest of the
Boy,
team.
we're talking about
Bro,
chemistry.
we're just completely glossing over one of the greatest rivalries in basketball that we get to relive right
Modern
now.
day.
Like, modern
Modern day. Yeah, yeah.
But one of the greatest playoff rivalries in basketball.
This kid Brunson, I hate to admit, I actually do like this kid.
Yeah. It's another son of an NBA player.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're right about that.
He's just a straight southpaw, man. He can give it to you at the basket. He can give it to you at the arc. I like that.
And you know what? Every time the Knicks have been in the
Look at
playoffs
this.
since the 90s,
Ooh.
they
Your
played,
boy Bam.
Monster.
they played
Monster Slam.
the Miami Heat in, what was it, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2013, and now. So every time the Knicks are in the playoffs, they play the Heat,
They play
like
the
without
Heat.
fail.
Yep. And they get whopped on.
Wow, you just you got
We
all
go-
the stats,
we
my
gonna-
dog.
We're going to see if it happens this year. But
I will-
they
I will
get
never
walked
forget-
on
He's
usually.
got all the years and the stats and
I
all
will
that
never
shit.
forget
That boy came
Jeff
prepared.
Van Gundy hanging on to Morris.
Hanging on to his leg.
That was crazy. And
Hanging
then
onto
PJ
his
Brown
leg.
flipping the guy.
I don't remember that, but okay.
I do, man.
You guys
I
are
lo-
remembering shit that I'm like, hey, well, how about here and now? Look at this right here.
Here
This
now,
now.
great.
This now.
Yeah, Kevin Love's having a good series.
I love some
that
Kevin
for him.
Love.
I love that for him. Comeback
Representing
player.
Los Angeles. All
Comeback
day.
player. He got kind of lost in Cleveland.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he stayed there way too long.
Yeah.
And then you got, what's that, Cody Zeller playing good. I completely forgot he was in the NBA. And then,
Yeah, let's talk about Zeller.
yeah, Zeller, it's like,
Yeah.
he actually contributed. He did really well, and I forgot he was in the league until this playoff series.
Yeah. Look at him. But he's doing a lot of off the ball shit.
Yeah, and then Duncan Robinson, he's bounced back in the playoffs, as well as Caleb Martin. I don't know much about him, but I know he's got a twin brother.
Wait, how do you not know anything about Caleb Martin?
Because the Heat have a knack for finding unheralded players that are just
They
tough.
really do.
That's basketball.
They trade
I
for
think
guys off of
I think
teams
that's
that-
the beauty of any sport. You start going for all-stars, how do you build a team?
Well, that's what
You know?
a lot of the
Yeah.
big
I-
market
and I
teams.
like to say all the time, and I hate to say it, basketball is a 3-man sport or a 3-woman sport. But guess what? It shouldn't be. You get to these professional sports and so forth, you center it around you center it around 2 or 3 players, and it ends up being a 3-player sport.
Well,
That's
what the
why
big
the
market
Heat.
teams do.
That's why the Heat took out Milwaukee.
Yeah, even Kyle
Understand?
Lowry. Kyle Lowry's been stepping up.
That's what the big market
Yeah,
teams
I'm-
do. They
I'm a little nervous about it.
They stack up on star players, and then you have holes. You got guys
All
on the
throughout.
court in the starting lineup who can't match up against anybody, and that's kind of what the Lakers' problem was before they made that trade.
Exactly.
They made that trade, and they got to fill a lot of holes. And now look at them. They
Yo,
look,
So what do you
know,
think of all the
so-
slabs? You got John Starks next to Patrick Ewing, you got Carmelo. You had everybody in that building.
everybody in the building. Dude, Madison Square Garden is a great,
Yeah,
That's because the Knicks haven't done shit. in
greater. Well, it's
years,
just also a
you know?
great.
yeah. Jerry
arena to
Ferrara
pack.
sitting next to Aaron Rodgers too.
Oh yeah, Jerry, huh? What's up, Turtle?
You had
see.
you had the Jessica Alba moment.
Oh yeah, Sauce Gardner didn't know who she
Didn't
was.
know who she was.
He's like, why do I care? I'm the one that's the catch.
Well, she's running $1 billion company and shit.
He's like-
she acts
And
when
this
she
kid has
wants to.
No idea
you know?
who she is.
No, he goes, why am I going to get caught up in all this stuff? I'm the catch. It's what he said.
Hey, look,
he said?
listen. That's a good mentality to have when you're an athlete.
All right, keep us going,
Yeah,
Derek.
look, this one went down.
What
kinda
am I
went
do
down to the
here?
wire.
What do you think about Julius Randle? Think he's
don't
still
know.
injured?
Is he what?
Think he's still nursing that ankle, or you think he's back?
I think there's a healthy amount of nursing.
100%.
I think he could have stayed out one more game. They
Yeah.
couldn't afford to, though. That's just the way that goes.
And that actually brings me to my next
This one came
question.
down to the wire, dude.
Because, Julius Randle came back from his ankle injury, and as we're ending these clips, we are, about to go into Philadelphia and Boston. And one of the questions raised today is, did Embiid come back a game too early?
Way too soon.
Well,
But he needed to.
you have to put your big boy pants on in the playoffs, dude. They need their best player. You steal one without him, and I think he's got to play the next game. I think you bought him some time to heal up. He's got to play. I mean,
I was cringing.
every time he falls, every time
however,
he jumps.
Trust the
You know,
process.
and I was
Look at this
cringing
guy.
more so, not because of offense, because he could sit out there and he could shoot and take his time. But he was working hard on defense. How many blocks did he have? 4 or 5 blocks. He was just blocking and some serious reaches on the block.
Well, and I'll give him this. One thing about him is he was injury prone a lot as a young player, but he's gonna go out there and play hard, even if he throw his body around, even if he's hurt. So you get a little afraid, but
I mean, they played so well without him, and then he plays, and they lose by 36 points.
Yeah, well, he slows the game down. I mean, I like him, but I really like the Sixers without him.
bro, another class.
In these playoffs, right? Because they go smaller, they run their hustle ball, they're all over it. They stole the game.
Yes, it's nice to have that when you have to have that, but we want to be on the floor.
I love how Barkley said this during the game. They're like, "Oh, here's the highlights of the game," and Barkley's like, "Well, I don't think they're highlights, more like lowlights for the Boston Philadelphia game."
What did he mean?
Well, they
by
just got
that?
destroyed.
Because they got destroyed so bad, there wasn't any there was no highlights. Like,
I mean, is Boston really that good?
I don't know.
I mean, are they?
Yeah, they're that good.
Well, make me know.
Well, some people think their defense is taking a step back this year.
When did they have defense?
I mean, they were number 1 in the league last
About
year.
2 years ago? Yeah, last year. Okay, fine.
Yeah, last year don't really mean nothing. Also, regular season don't mean nothing either. People love to bring up regular season.
I
but
know
yeah,
they lost to the Orlando Magic 3 games in a row.
This is my point. I don't care about the NBA during the regular season. I do as a fan. But if I got my coach's hat on and I got my fan hat on and my player hat on, everything starts game 1 of
the playoffs. 100%.
That's it. So where was Boston's defense again?
This year, I think
Last year.
Oh, last year they
You
were
said
number
last
1.
year. They were number 1. Were they?
Yeah,
Where'd they end up?
in the finals.
Where did they end up?
Finals loss. Fishing.
All right.
Fishing.
I don't know where
Gone
they
fishing.
defense wins championships.
I mean, that was one of the worst.
I know
series
it's
I've ever seen
cliche,
from Jason
but
Tatum.
defense wins championships.
Yeah, Jason Tatum just didn't have it in the finals. He,
Blue, who do you
my
think
point.
wins this series?
Oh, this is a tough one. I think the Sixers do.
I think the Sixers win this
If
series too.
if the Sixers can manage Embiid, okay, I'm talking about play him less and let those players that stole them game 1.
so you're going with Sixers?
I'm going Sixers.
Who do you go with? The Knicks, Heat?
Oh boy, the
Let's
Heat.
do the picks of
the
the
Heat
week.
all day long.
Heat. Who are you picking, Akeem?
They're a sleeper team.
Knicks,
right there.
Heat,
What about
Then
Lakers and Warriors?
Jimmy Butler's
Oh boy,
Lakers in 5, 6. Lakers in 6.
I got Warriors in 6.
Yeah, I'm still leaning on the Warriors. And then what do you think? Denver, Phoenix? Is
Wait,
that
hold
already
on.
over?
Wait, hold on. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Lakers Warriors.
Well, okay.
Let's talk about.
I think Golden State was tired in game 1, and if there was any game for them to steal, it would have been game 1 because they were just tired from Sacramento. If they lose tonight, it's a different story. I fully expect Golden State to win tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
what a
there's
shot.
that. But let's make a call before. Hey, if they this, if they that. No, let's make a call.
Oh, I think Lakers are losing the series.
Did you just
That's actually crazy.
did you just flip?
No,
Look, because you told me, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, Warriors take it all.
yeah, I didn't. I just said the
So what
Lakers lose the
changed?
series.
What changed?
I just said the Warriors are winning the series.
Oh, I thought you said the
He said-
Lakers.
he said Warriors.
I said,
Okay,
I said-
Warriors.
I said
Okay.
the Lakers are losing this
Okay,
series.
okay, all right.
But I like Denver. I thought
Denver wins it all.
That's
but
what I'm
that's
saying.
that's a conversation for later. Let's get back to this Lakers Warriors because it is a 50-50 ball, right?
Yeah, I just think the Warriors personally have nothing to deal with Anthony Davis. Bron's not going to play as bad as he did in Game 1. he's just gonna get better. I see the Lakers winning that in 6.
Okay.
Relatively.
Here's where I see it challenging for the Lakers. Listen, if the Warriors have a shooting, experience that they did this last game, they're not winning that way. I think if they continue to space the floor, continue to make AD go from interior to exterior, beyond the arc, and so forth, and keep moving him that way, you're going to tire him down. Not only do you tire him down, you tire who down? Who shows that? And I don't want to talk about age, but I guess I am. But I don't mean to, because LeBron is obviously the greatest thing on the planet right now.
So it's 2 for the Warriors.
But his Achilles heel, right, is his ability to. He gets tired. He just does. He gets exhausted. And I think the spacing with the Warriors, and they continue to do that. I don't mean to agree with you or disagree with you. I'm just saying.
But
Keep spreading the floor, you wear them down.
Warriors, Lakers.
Lakers.
And then if the Lakers lose,
Well, hold on. Give me the Lakers. Give me why.
We don't need to go into why.
No.
We got a big game coming up tonight.
I was going to make a bet with you
Well, okay.
Here goes the bet.
because you've been dodging this for 6 years. If the Lakers lose, you finally have to step on the court and play me basketball.
Oh, gee.
I don't know about that one, but we got a big game. We got a couple big games tonight.
See,
I'm excited.
he's
Are you guys
scared.
playing the Nerf? Are you guys
He's
playing
scared.
the Nerf ball, or what are you guys really playing?
Akeem's been scared for 6 years.
Yeah.
Don't even go
Right.
there, King.
No, but like I was saying, we got a couple big games tonight. I'm excited for this Lakers game, and I think on the next episode we'll get into.
Wait, but hold on. Who wins tonight's game?
We already
Warriors.
talked about this Lakers.
I think
No,
Warriors.
I thought we were talking series.
Series, yes. But
All right, so
and the game tonight, I would be
so-
stunned if the Warriors lose tonight.
so Vegas has the Warriors 6.5, about 7 points, right?
I think they're gonna come out fired, ready to go. I think they're gonna win by double
Why?
digits.
Why?
Why?
Is it because they're at home?
Yes, they're at home, and now that they have watched the film and they've had another day to rest in between series, I think the final score will be, I think it'll be 115-104.
Well,
115, 104. Okay.
Yeah.
listen.
I got Lakers. They're winning
you got
tonight.
Lakers.
And by the way, not only are they winning tonight, they have to win tonight.
Yeah.
Got to steal one.
Yeah.
Okay. And they can do it. I think AD has gotten enough criticism to understand that, hey, it's time to step it up more consistently. And I know he can. He's just going to have the better game, the best game. It can't be LeBron all day long today.
Yeah.
I got the Lakers. I think they're figuring that out. I love how LeBron's been adjusting to be more of a floor general and not taking all the shots, but taking the shots that he needs to and he has to. I got the Lakers.
All right.
You guys in GSW, you can go somewhere.
I agree. Well,
Just saying.
let's wrap this one up, guys.
Are we
It's been
wrapping
a
this shit up?
great
What?
episode. Yeah, wrapping that bad boy up. Been a great episode of Shooting Bricks with my boy Blue
And I never shoot bricks, baby.
and Chip Goldstein. We appreciate you guys watching. Remember, like, subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next one.
That's what's up.
Shooting bricks.
Shooting Bricks.